Do we look out there?
Well, Midlands Gives is all about supporting nonprofits that make life better for our neighbors. Right now, we are highlighting The Friendship, a community of members and volunteers committed to helping older adults lead healthy, active lives right in their own homes and their community. We have Delia and Scarlett joining us right now. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Of course. So if somebody is unfamiliar, can you talk a little bit about The Friendship, how it started, and then also your mission?
Well, I bet a lot of your viewers are a little bit unfamiliar. We tease that we're one of the best kept secrets in Columbia.
Oh, I love that.
But we are really growing now. We're 10 years old, and it started with a group of people at St. John's Episcopal Church who saw a need to help their congregants who were aging and wanted to stay in their homes, as 77% of Americans say that they want to do. And instead of just opening it to their people, they decided to immediately out of the door make it a community-wide effort. They got help, made this 501c3, and it's been very carefully growing because we have to balance meeting a need, a service request, with a volunteer who can fill that request. We want to be sure that we match it all well, and so that's just been a learning process, and we really have a good ratio now, and we are loving to get the word out.
So a lot of this is also volunteer based as well. Scarlett, let me ask you, how important is it to have the volunteers really working, and talk a little bit about what y'all do with everybody?
All right. Well, we have over 50 members.
Wow.
And so we're just helping older people as they age stay in place, and so sometimes they need help setting up their phone, changing a light bulb that's in the fan, or something that you wouldn't want your grandmother going on a stool to do.
Right.
We have volunteers, everyone from college students up to even some of seniors that are still volunteering in it, and then they transition into being members sometimes. But everything from just small household things, or taking them to doctor's visits, taking them to the grocery store, going on a walk, and just sometimes just visiting with them because people get lonely in their homes.
I love that. It's called The Friendship, right, for a reason, and you kind of have that buddy system working on in there. I have to ask, how has been the stories and just the relationships that you have really cultivated with your volunteers and also your members? How has that been?
Amazing, and it's the highlight of a lot of our members' lives and volunteers' lives, or weeks, I should say. But one fun thing I did recently was help somebody set up a Zoom so she could meet a grandson. And so we clock our time to get grant money and all that kind of stuff, and it should have taken just a few minutes. And when I reported it was a 3-hour errand, our executive director asked, okay, now how did that happen? And I said, well, we just visited. And that's very, very common. The hugs, and we also, to fight that social isolation, which is can so easily overtake someone living alone. But of course, there's some couples who are members. It can happen quickly, and that can lead to depression. It can lead to cardiovascular, stroke, all kinds of medical conditions. And they just are they become more sedentary. Some people need a buddy to walk with. We do that all the time. So it's just a loving, friendly friendship organization.
That a beautiful organization as well, too. So I know Midlands Gives is happening right now, and you are one of the nonprofits that people can donate to. What would this money do to kind of help you all and help the friendship?
We do lots of activities. We go to lunch. And everybody pays for their own, but there's lots of other things that go on, like we do activities like social events. We also have speakers come and speak. One of them was like safety in the home, things like tripping, things that you can do to help get your home that's safe, make it safer. So we have lots of different things like that the money will go to. We also, just lots of little expenses, but
and also the operating costs. We have we're almost entirely volunteer, but we are thrilled to have our first executive director, who was our services coordinator, Eleanor Stein. She's amazing. She's the heartbeat of it, And so we're needing to have more infrastructure as we grow.
Wow, I love that. So for anybody who is listening right now and is thinking about, okay, I really like this organization, I love the friendship, what is your message to anybody who is watching right now who is considering donating?
Well, we have a matching fund of $14,000. So if someone gives $25, that's like a $50 impact, and it will help us get these people where they want to go and do the things they want to go, whether it's the Koger Center or the vet or the hairdresser and all our other speakers and opportunities we offer.
I love that. Right there on your screen right now, give us some more information about your website. How can we learn a little bit more?
There are ways on there that you can get your application. You can become a volunteer, and we do background checks to make sure everybody stays safe. And but on that site, it'll just tell a little bit about us, and it has some video links, and also the link to Midlands Gives.
There you go. And what's that website one more time? What is it?
It's
Friendship.org?
Thefriendship.org.
There you go.
And there'll be a link to Midlands Gives.
Okay.
And also a lot of information about what we do and who we are.
I love that. You can sign up to be a member, to volunteer. Of course, with Midlands Gives, there is so much to do there on their website. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christy.
Of
We appreciate
course,
it.
absolutely. What a great organization. You all still have plenty of time to get involved and donate, of course, to the friendship during Midlands Gives. And what we're going to do is we're going to be putting this entire interview right now on our website at WLTX.com. Don't go anywhere. More WLTX Plus on the other side of this quick break.